Sister Andrea Brunet is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Ah, the Ankh shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I don't
what's
know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best to
one.
be
I'm
tonight.
the place to be tonight. Yeah,
That's
the
what's up.
favorite.
Oh, the
There's
best
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight,
All right.
even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All right.
this is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. All right.
So
Well, thank you.
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you
Love
very much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister. Peace.
Okay.
Hotel.
All right.
Okay, I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from Ma'at Forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
mail.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just a. I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No, no, I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Live
yeah, man.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip, my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And for
Yeah,
those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
yeah. I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't.
shirt as well. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay,
All
all right.
right.
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely loved it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
Et Senate E. I'm doing Nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm,
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs. you know. So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Hotep Sinu Hena Sinut E.T. Ren Isha Kanugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Saneta's wife Napah Shadah details how he abused her for years. Who's in the place to be? V. Bennett is in the place to be. He wrote, but she. Let me get it straight. But it is still capping for Frankenstein. Tar wrote, oh boy. Andrew Brunner is in place to be. Just like Tar is in the place to be. We have a new nickname, Frankie Stein. Now, I'm going to share the link. Oh. There it is. Here, this is the source of the video that I'm going to use. This is Queen's Throne's latest live stream. As a matter of fact, I almost forgot the fair use disclaimer. Which words should I? Oh, so it's the same. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So let's go. You have the link in the chat.
How is he trying to minimize this? Every fucking so often, you and Napah go on somebody's panel or your panel or whatever, and y'all have this domestic altercation.
See what I mean, everybody? She said Most High blessed our matter, but he cursed the Most High.
Yes, yes. I'll ask Judah Nazareth a question. Would you?
For the record, she's acting all offended because he cursed the Most High. He cursed the Most High months ago. She was cool with it. But anyway.
Jews do that and send a message to so-and-so for that. Judah, let me ask you a question. If you call...
Damn, I even forgot to upload that new clip. Now, for those who don't know, but here, him insulting the Most High in Wolfwood's own words
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker. The minute they talk about your God, look at what you doing. Acting like a bitch, losing all your emotion. So another said the God is a bitch. Yes, I said the motherfucker's a bitch. You said that you talk so much about Kemet. I don't give a fuck about that because it's all man-made shit. You don't see me turned up and going crazy and putting your name. Oh, Judah said this. I don't give a fuck.
Now, I almost forgot the most important. Fifth Frankie is still protecting some molesters.
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight. I appreciate y'all standing up and fighting for this case right now.
And of course, they said that black people ain't shit.
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day, but nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up. This slavery shit, I gotta blame it all on slavery, You hear me? This slavery shit done fucked up our mental, everything, man. We ain't shit as a people. We still trying to live off of what our fucking ancestors did 100 goddamn years ago. We built this. We built America. We built that. Okay, granted, you built all that shit. Now that the white man is not hitting you in the back, nigga, no more to make you build it, here's the question I got for you, What the fuck are we building today? When you ain't being forced to build nothing. What are you building today, What is black people building today?
Now, there's a fresh one. It's from yesterday.
The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
Dang. Lovely frozen the place to be. And let's continue.
One time, 2 times, 3 times. Would she ignore your fucking call? Would she pick up?
If she was married to you, she would. If she was married to an abusive ass man who tells her shut the fuck up or source up, she would. If she was married to a man who told her.
Who is talking? Napah Shadah, his so-called wife. She said it. I didn't say it. Abusive man. Abusive man. He tells her to shut the F up. It's funny, yesterday he was talking about abuse, wasn't he? Recently he was. Did he talk about him pulling a knife on his wife? Did he talk about his wife cutting his face off? Because it looks like it's not just words.
Ass man who tells her shut the fuck up or source up, she would. If she was married to a man who treated her like shit in front of everybody, she would. If she was married to a
Treated her like what? Treated her like doo-doo. Is that where you got the nickname from? So he was Napah Doo-doo first. And then he deflected in front of everyone.
Man who curses the Most High and calls him a bitch, she would.
She don't believe that she disrespects nobody. So when she
was she coughing or laughing or crying?
She don't believe that she
I'm a bitch, she would.
She don't believe that she disrespects nobody.
Oh my goodness.
So when she overtalked me, you motherfucking right, I'm gonna tell you shut the fuck up.
I got interesting.
The pimp juice. Because of Hammurabi is in the place to be. Let's continue.
relationship.
Oh my God.
Let them talk, bro. Don't interrupt. My bad.
Quiet. Constantly.
No, this is not gonna kick me off. I know you want me to be disrespected. This isn't Sonetter's channel. I don't get kicked off on this channel, Macaulay. I don't get kicked off on this
Now you can see the date. That was last month. They're gonna say it's old news.
channel. I just get kicked off on Sonetter's channel. Sorry, Napali. Sorry. I should have let him put that eggplant in your mouth. I should have let him do that picture of you.
I'm trying to help you. I'm telling you to take this off.
She should have let him put that whatever in her mouth. Is this a Hebrew Israelite ritual or something?
You're not helping me. How about don't mention me? The only way you can help me is stop him. Don't mention me.
Napah, that's your husband. Have some respect.
She don't got no respect.
You don't know anything about this relationship, so please shut the whole fuck up, sir.
You got your whole business on the internet. What you talking about? Hey man, her husband right here. Just let them talk.
So now everybody respects Sonetter. Now see the weirdness. Everybody's over here talking about how he cursed the Most High. Now I'm supposed to see y'all are stupid. Oh please.
Yes. They complain about the dude cursing the Most High, but when he gets on their panel, you know, all these dudes, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they turn into half females.
Please let your husband speak. You niggas are crazy. He hit the panel to disrespect me, fool.
No, I really didn't.
Then don't bring me the fuck up, Sonetter. Don't do it. I told you're going to stop disrespecting me publicly, King. I'm
Filthy Frankie. Is this your queen?
going to show you tonight.
How is he trying to minimize this? Every fucking so often, you and Napah go on somebody's panel or your panel or whatever, and y'all have this domestic altercation.
My stream saying, sadly, I'm leaving the HOK again, and I will not. I went back. Sonetter was begging me to come back, and I went.
So, you were begging her to come back? Baby, come back.
Back, got abused, got back into the whole thing.
She got abused. She said it. I didn't say it. She chose to say it to the whole world. So if she comes up missing, then we may know who will be the suspect.
Attacking me. When I left, when he publicly went live and accused me of and lied and said that I took money from him, which was a lie, I left and I told him I'm leaving. I can't keep on getting abused. He accused me of and lied and said that I left when he publicly went live and accused me of and lied and said that I took money from him, which was a lie.
So she said it was a lie. Your own wife is calling you a liar, Filthy Frankie. Your own wife is calling you a lie. Now, she said when he went live and he said publicly that she stole the money, I wasn't aware of that because Filthy Frankie, the dope, depending on his mood and how much dope he injected in his system, he would say stuff, then remove the live streams, and act like he didn't say anything. But I knew about the comment that he left on Killer Priest chat during the live stream. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had that that video, or at least the audio, when he went live and accused her of stealing the money. But anyway, there's more to come.
I left and I told him I'm leaving. I can't keep on getting abused by you. Went back and it's another nightmare. It's leaving. I can't keep on getting abused by you. Went back and it's another nightmare.
Another nightmare. Freddy Krueger? Frankie Krueger?
Sonetter has publicly humiliated me, verbally abused me, and allowed other people to do it for the last time. This isn't anything that is private. He always talks about how he gaslights me and says, you talk about my private business. No, everybody sees what you do to me, Sonetter, but you're the one who went live with my mother's voice and talked about me. Sick of them still calling me a whore. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. They're calling me a drug addict tonight, but they call me a drug addict, alcoholic, prostitute, and as far as any other sister who's sitting with Sun Knitter, when they see him abusing me on the internet, talking about it's the toughest environment. No. When I do something, it gets him off. It like makes him feel like a man to disrespect me and say, oh, you don't have discipline. No, Sun Knitter, you don't have discipline. Because if you had discipline, you know how to treat women. You don't. You're abusive. And that
Frankie, that's your queen, right?
can't wait till that sister gets wind of how you treat me. And we'll see if she wants to come on your channel. Because she doesn't like when men mistreat women. And Sun Knitter talked about me and told Quinn to come back to the channel and publicly disrespect me. So it's over. It's over. Everybody that's on the HOK, I'm sorry. I tried. I went back.
She tried, Frankie. It's over. Publicly humiliated her. My goodness, Frankie.
It's the same. He lied. He said, I'm never going to disrespect you. But he can't control himself. Talking about discipline.
You can't control yourself, Frankie? Have no discipline? You get it buck wild every night?
He cannot control himself. He's gaslighting me even now, guys. Y'all don't even know. He is such a gaslighter.
This is a cry for help. This is a cry for help. How many times did she do that? How many times did... Hold on. How many times? Let me check this out. How many times did she go publicly to tell the world how mistreated she was, how humiliated she was, how much Frankie keeps begging her to come back and then mistreat her some more?
Such a gaslighter, so abusive. I was sitting in a panel and a man was disrespecting his wife. I'd be like, that's not nice how you're treating your wife. I would say it. I would. That's the kind of sister I am. I'd say, why are you treating your wife like that, brother wife? I would say.
He got Joe. He's a degenerate, Judas Nasty, a real degenerate. But he wrote this a few weeks ago. The part always come back when when Sanada Peep Hand became strong as Thanos' glove. My goodness.
And a man was disrespecting his wife. I'd be like, that's not nice how you're treating your wife. I would say it. I would. That's the kind of sister I am. I say, why are you treating your wife like that, brother? But he really doesn't respect women. He wants to put an eggplant in Nepali's mouth. And
he doesn't really respect women. That's his wife speaking. Is she reliable? Is this gossiping? Who said it? I didn't say it. She said it. Is this your queen, sir? You can't control your queen. You can't control yourself. You can't control your panels. You can't control your lies. My goodness, what can you control?
he calls her a bitch. He calls them all bitches, so they're dumb. So I'm just, now I'm telling the
He calls them all bitches, so they are dumb.
truth because I'm tired of him gaslighting me. I'm tired of being abused after he called a meeting publicly accusing me of stealing, which was a lie. If you're a man that has been abusing you for years, over 3 years, cursing you on the internet, putting the back chat,
abusing her for years, over 3 years, 3 goddamn years of abuse, man. My goodness, this is your wife speaking, Frankie. What are you gonna say now? Are you gonna say slander? Does the mayor know that you've been mistreating your wife for the last 3 years?
saying, shut the F up. It's you, the ball, and treating me. Fuck you. You have Napoleon complex, Sun Knitter.
You have Napoleon complex. My goodness.
Yeah, I said it. I've never done this, but I'm doing it. Well, I have done this, but I'm doing it again. I try not to.
See, first she goes, I've never done this. And they say, oh, I have done this. Yeah, so many times. Frankie, that's looking bad out there. You want to give people advices? And your wife is blasting you publicly? You accuse your wife of stealing money, and then you don't even clear that up? And you act like nothing happened? But then you want to diss other people. Then you want to insult people's mothers, sons, daughters. Imhotep University TV isn't a place to be. Never a dog moment, I see.
But you don't care. He told me.
See, I heard this audio yesterday on Queen's Throne. I don't even think I heard all of it. But there's a part where she would talk about the foolishness that Filthy Frankie said towards my daughter. Yes, Napah, Senator's own wife is going to talk about it.
Shut the F up many times. Like, I have his back. You guys saw me standing with Sonetter side by side because I made a conscious choice to stand side by side with Sonetter and say, yeah, they said he's a thief. Yeah, he keeps on messing with these people who are
They said he's a deviant. It's your wife talking, Frankie?
I go, you know what, I'm going to fight for him. I'm going to say, no, he isn't. He's a good person. And I did all of that just to be disrespected all the time on the internet. He'll run and say, yeah, you did this and that. Women who pretended to be my friends get on the phone with him. But they're supposed to be sisters. But I respect sisters who stand for sisters, 100%. But if a man continues to curse me out on a panel for 3 years, putting me in the back chat for other people.
But yeah, you've been cussing her out for 3 years, Filthy Frankie. My goodness, man. Is there some pimping going on in the HOK? Because my goodness, if he does this publicly, you can only imagine what he does privately. Frankie, did you really put a knife on your wife? Did you really put a knife on your wife? You felt so threatened that you had to carry a weapon? Did she really cut your face? Why did she cut your face? She must have felt threatened to use a knife against you. I don't know how you get down, man. Yeah, she is abused. Just has issue breaking abusive cycles. Yeah, it's her call.
People who have disrespected him, talking crazy to me, and I'm still sitting there like, oh, please don't talk to him. Yeah, because I'm going to speak right now before he goes and tries to play me again and act like, oh, Napah did this. I didn't do anything. I'm not looking for your sympathy, but I'm letting you know I'm stepping away, and I will do what everybody else does. Every time I do something, I got to be having sex with somebody. I'm a grown woman. Nobody pays my bills. Take the soundbite. For 3 years, I bought my own car. I pay my own rent.
How does she pay her own rent? Does anybody know what she does for a living? Does she have a job? Emotive University TV wrote Napah has Stockholm syndrome. I think she has gold digger syndrome. What does she do for a living? Does anybody know?
But the next time I get married, because I will be married, my husband is going to pay my rent, or he's at least going to help me pay my rent.
She's standing there. Gold digging. Next time she'll get married, because she'll get married, her husband will pay her rent. Of course they're not married, you know. Of course we know.
And he's going to take care of me. He's damn
take care of her. Yeah, okay. Gold digging mentality. It's not forbidden. It's not against the law.
You're not going to sit on the internet.
I like when people are upfront with it.
And curse me out for raggedy ass bitches and niggas. Excuse my language. You cursed me out on the internet publicly. I warned you. I told Sonetter, please stop disrespecting me. I don't want to do this, but if you continue, I will have to go and talk about it. Now I know my HOK family is like, oh, not again. Somebody tell Sonetter the truth that he's disrespectful and abusive.
Somebody, this is a cry for help. Somebody tell Filthy Frankenstein, Frankie Krueger, that he's disrespectful. Somebody please do that.
All this stuff about, I never had this problem with so-and-so. You're a goddamn lie. There's not a woman in Sonetter's life who's happy.
There's not a woman in Sonetter's life who is happy. Oh my goodness. That's your queen, Filthy Frankie. There's not a woman in Sonetter's life that is happy. That says it all. I didn't say it. Woof said it.
That's facts. I know how to lie and smile for the camera too. So if you get somebody sitting up there talking about, oh, I'm happy, the gun is stuck in her ribs. He needs to learn how to treat women.
The gun is stuck in the ribs? Like, you better smile, chick. Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. You know the song? I'm living my best life. Those chicks who said that, they're living their worst lives.
Learn how to treat his wives. Because now he's down to one. I don't give a fuck what he tells you. Okay? You better start treating that one right. And I want to apologize to her for anything that I've done. I'm done. Okay? I love.
She's apologizing to one of Frankie's wife for everything that she's done. What did she do? Does anybody know? She's telling on herself. She knows how to lie and smile for YouTube. LOL. Oh yes. Living la vida. I thought I was gonna say loca. Living la vida la puta. Oh my goodness. That's so hardcore. Oh my goodness. I'm just reading the comments in the chat.
You can start beating up other people. You can have everybody.
Whoa. What did she say?
You better start treating that one right. And I want to apologize to her for anything that I've done. I'm done. Okay? I love you, Sonnetter. You can start beating up other people.
She said she loves Filthy Frankie and he can start beating up other people. Dang. She said it. I didn't say it. Woof Woof had me on the floor. My goodness. Frankie. Other people implying he beats her. She said he can start beating up other people. She said it. You can start beating up other people. Dang. Oh my goodness.
You can have everybody knows that I've beaten up everybody and I still get nothing. I get treated like crap. Oh, you guys send me some pictures of your pussy if you want to get managed on that. Okay, I do. I don't give a fuck if you are my husband. You don't treat me right. You don't.
Frankie, you don't treat her right. You don't treat her right, Frankie. All these dudes you be butt kissing, man. You treat them real nice. You get your manicure on, get your nails done so they can come and sleep at your house. But you won't even treat your wife right.
Respect me, Sonnetter. You got it? It's over. Now
It's over. It's over. How do I say goodbye to what we have? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Anyway.
Dropping some bombs. People calling meetings on me talking about I stole money. What kind of man does that when it wasn't true? Him getting up on panels. Oh, I'm cool.
That was last month. My goodness. He treats rapists, pedophiles, and scammers better than her. Oh, yes. Passive aggressive side because he's still mad about the pass around pics. Well, it wasn't pics only, it was videos too. Oh, my goodness. Giggling.
Cool with you, Emily M. I'm cool with you, Neo X. And those women were going in on me on that panel. Yeah, I don't get over. I moved. I stayed. You continue to disrespect me. And tonight was the last time. All the time, Sonnetter has talked filthy under women's clothes.
All the time, Sonnetter has talked filthy under women's clothes. My goodness. Filthy Frankie. That's why he gave himself that nickname. This is your wife, Frankie. This is your wife. You call her your wife. She called you her husband. I'm not making it up. She said it. I didn't say it. Who you going to be mad at now? YouTube?
Talked about little 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies.
3-year-old babies, yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. No. Some MCs act like they don't know. No, not this one. Where is it? There it is. No. It was Napah Shadah who first insinuated.
You're a pervert. And why, if you're so worried about children, why are you always putting your children up on the internet with all these perverts? If there's so many perverts on the internet, why are you always putting your daughter on your lap, showing her to the internet?
Now, this monkey, Napah Shadah, made a video labeling me a sexual abuser. She took it down because, she must have been high or drunk or something, So when she got sober, she took it down. But she first said this, insinuating. Then Filthy Frankie took it to the next level when I was live streaming, and he came in my chat, and this is what he wrote. This is the punk bitch Sanetta. This is what he wrote. See it, ladies and gentlemen. First wrote, why you be letting your daughter sit on your lap? Then 1 minute later, he added, you be feeding on her. You have some punk monkeys in Bermuda, punk monkeys in New York and around the world who are into rape and pedophilia, cool with rapists and pedophiles and child molesters, and they don't see any problem with that. But now Wolf Wolf, you know, she just woke up and realized he talked about a 3-year-old baby. My daughter. Just like she woke up and realized the senator was insulting the God of the Bible. So, let's go back to the vid.
Me, and tonight was the last time. All the time Cassandra has talked filthy under women's clothes, talked about little 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies. Really? 3-year-old babies. I've never called you and said or turned on you and got on the panel. Cassandra, you're disgusting talking about that baby.
She said herself, she never even called him to tell him that he was disgusting talking about that baby. You know, not only on the panel, but, you know, outside of the panel. She was a ride or die chick. A dumb ride or die chick at that.
Should you said or turned on you and got on the panel. Cassandra, you're disgusting talking about that baby. I stood quiet behind you.
She stood quiet behind that degenerate, filthy dude.
I never called you and said or turned on you and got on the panel. Cassandra, you're disgusting talking about that baby. I stood quiet behind you as a woman. Well, Cassandra, I told you. This is
as a woman, as a dumbass.
it. The HOK may be the best platform, it may be the biggest platform, but I'm going to stand as a woman, finally show you sisters, I did it. I did it. And now, he's, for me, dropping dead. I don't want that to happen to Senator, but I'm done. I will walk away quietly, like many people have. I will walk away quietly, like many people have.
Like many people have. All right. So we've been running through those ladies over there. Been running through those ladies over there. You ever heard the term casting couch? You want to debate? Show me how you move. Show me how you get down.
I will walk away quietly, like many people have. Like Brother Garfield, who wanted me to go in on. I have no problem with that, but I don't care what.
Frankie wanted Napah to go in on Brother Garfield. Frankie is so bitch made, he's asking the female to go at the dude because he can't do it himself.
Did you F him? That's how he talks to me. The book is coming. Did you F him? That's what he talking about. It's not even...
Did she say the book is coming? Let's go back.
Like Brother Garfield, who wanted me to go in on. I have no problem with that, but I don't care what. Did you F him? That's how he talks to me. The book is coming. Did you F him? That's what he talking about. It's not even morning. He talks to me. The book is coming.
Am I hearing right? Or did she say the book is coming? We're going to have a tell-all book? That is weak, sir. Now, am I tripping? Maybe I'm mishearing. Maybe I'm not hearing right.
I have no problem with that, but I don't care what. Did you F him? That's how he talks to me. The book is coming.
The book is coming. Yeah, if you better wrote, the book is coming. All right, Filthy Frankie. All right. Please put it on PDF so we can, you know, all have a we can all have access to it. The book is coming, Filthy Frankie. Now that's something. The book is coming. Maybe my new hashtag now. You know what? Maybe she's not talking about her book. Maybe she's talking about Polite's book. Maybe she spoke to the feds already. They gave her a special deal. You talk, you walk. And we even give you a book deal. Or you're going to be included in that book coming out. We found out later on, but, you know, it was stated for the record. She did put it out there, you know. She was transparent there, you know. If my man tried to hide behind me, I would take my shoe off and beat him over the head. My goodness. The book is coming.
Did you F him? What are you talking about? It's 5 in the morning. F you, bitch. Hangs up in my face. This is the type of shit I deal with.
The Frankie calls her. Did you F him? And what did he say before he hangs up in her face?
It's 5 in the morning. F you, bitch.
What time in the morning did she say?
Look, it's coming. Did you F him? What are you talking about? It's 5 in the morning. F you, bitch. Hangs up in my face.
F you, bitch. That's Sanetta's alarm. He's going to say, no, I was being kind. I was just waking her up. You know what I'm saying? That's the alarm. F you, B. Dang, that's a pimp alarm.
This is the type of shit I deal with. Just a little tiny morsel of abuse. I said, why'd you do that to me, son? What did I do? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm just stressed out because it sounds like you're defending that. You don't do that to people. But I stood with him. I said, baby, calm down. Let me talk to you. Don't do this. Okay, you're right. Oh, thank you. So when you gonna come see me? No. No. You just cursed me out. You just called me at 5 in the morning and cursed me out. For no reason. And accused me of being a garfield because I said you shouldn't be beefing with people who you've been friends with for, 19 years? I'm tired. So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit? I went over there to kill a priest because I could. I left. It wasn't a goddamn secret. And I come back to the HOK.
There's too many punchlines there. Too many punchlines. And she said for no reason, right?
Sound like you're defending them. You don't do that to people. So I stood with myself.
Damn, I wish I had the stuff without the music. You don't do that to people. I would do a nice beat with that.
Baby, calm down. Let me talk to you. Don't do this. Okay, you're right. Oh, thank you. So when you gonna come see me? No. No. You just cursed me out. You just called me at 5 in the morning and cursed me out. For no reason. And accused me.
You just call me and cuss me out for no reason. Who else said for no reason? Let's find out. Somebody else said that. Somebody else said that.
By his
This dude right? Out of nowhere, the blue. I said, hello, fuck your mother. Right? He told F your God. Right? I don't get it.
That's Konad. That's your homie. Filthy Frankie. For no reason. Out of the blue.
He said, F your God. F your God. Right? If you don't believe, still show some respect. Right? He talks about everybody's mother. He called me up one day out of the blue. I said, hello, fuck your mother, nigga. I said, what? Out of nowhere. Said, fuck my mother. And said, fuck my wife for no reason.
How can you
for no reason? I'm like, what the hell?
For no reason. For no reason. Am I making it up? So we have that dude who says that. We have that girl who says that. How many people did he call and said things like that for no reason? I mean, this dude beefs for no reason. For no reason. I may come up with a shirt and a hat. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to make a note of that. Hold on. I think it's going to be called beefing for no reason. You know, there's this stuff that's been going online, on TikTok and all. Yeah, I don't want peace. I want problems, always. Now we're going to have fun beefing for no reason. Anyway, scam cheddar was in that white stuff, Kona. It's going to get it bad. Okay, we heard that. We can go back to the main video for no reason.
Because I said you shouldn't be beefing with people who you've been friends with for what, 19 years? I'm tired.
She told Frankie you shouldn't beef with people you've been friends with for 19 years. But he doesn't care, man. He's gonna curse your mama for no reason. You know, there's a movie, what is it? One of the Fridays. I think it's Friday, either next Friday or Friday after next. And they have an ad. And they say, you know, tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. Filthy Frankie will curse your mama for no reason. Anyway.
Tired.
She's gonna talk about eating balls of doodoo.
So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit? I would.
Damn, they're creative with that. Is she from NY as well?
18 years. I'm tired. So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit?
So what's that? Like, some people drink urine. Some find some health benefits in doing that. You know, there's a conscious community guy who was into urine drinking. Some people have some strange fetish, you know, with bowel movements, excrement. So, is this some kinky stuff that they have going on? And she's just tired of eating. I mean, that's what she said. I didn't say it. Did you hear what she said? Am I tripping? I mean, I don't take drugs. I don't drink alcohol.
For what, 19 years? No reason. And accuse me of being a cop because I said you shouldn't be beefing with people who you've been friends with for what, 19 years? I'm tired. So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit?
She said, I'm tired. And the way she said tired, it's like, even if you don't see her face, you can tell by the voice, like, And then she goes, so I should be keeping eating bowls of shit? What's going on? Did she say that? Or am I tripping? I'm just want to wait for the chat. Metaphorically, well, did she say, am I supposed that's cool.
For what, 19 years? I'm tired. So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit?
So I should keep on eating bowls of shit? My goodness, that's what she said.
Look, for what, 19 years? I'm tired. So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit?
So I should just keep on eating bowls of shit. Does she mean that, he's doing it from the back and then, I mean, and there's some residue, or does he have her doing, some strange stuff? So I should just keep on. Oh, I did not write keep properly. So I should just keep on eating balls of shit. Napah Shadah. Frankie's wife. And that's something. How would you know it is figuratively? How would you know it is metaphorically? How would we know? It's a book of Malachi reference of God making the priest eat doo-doo. Well, in the Bible, we have that. We have that in the Bible. So maybe it's a Hebrew Israelite thing. We do have that in the Bible. We don't even need to read Malachi you all. No. Boom. There it is. Ezekiel, L-E-L, the Canaanite supreme deity. Israel, Yisrael, Emmanuel, Daniel, and so on. Eat the food as you would a barley cake. Bake it in the sight of the people, using human excrement for fuel. Some people will say, well, it's just for fuel. It doesn't mean you eat excrement. But hey, I wouldn't use excrement for fuel for my food. But anyway, I'm going to share that link just for Everybody's references. They're looking for this. I ain't never heard that in my life. Eating bowls of shit. They're very creative. Let's continue.
I went over there to kill a priest because I could. I left. It wasn't a goddamn secret. And I come back to the HOK. What's she doing back? Oh, baby, they could say that because you dogged me out because you went to kill a priest. Are you joking? Did you leave?
You dogged me out. You went to kill a priest. You know the movie Madison Society? You know? What is the name? Alina? Cousin. Hollers a Kane. Which one of you is Kane? He was asking. A friend, homie. Look, homie, I don't think I know you. Check this out, partner. I'm Alina's cousin. She don't like the way we dugging her, and I don't either.
About the episode where you called a meeting and had the whole world sitting there with my mother playing, my 83-year-old mother.
So he had a meeting and he played her mother. Didn't I tell you they've been having private meetings? You remember Chris MVP Harris, the beach ass? You're effing up his business. You're messing up his brand. He's tired of it. And frankly, I'm tired too.
Just had surgery on her intestines, and you were badgering her, talking about, oh, where's Napah? Where's my money? Then we got chargebacks. My mom is still paying for those chargebacks. Oh, Napah, you stole it.
So she said, you have chargebacks? My mom is still paying for those chargebacks. What is chargebacks? Is it some sort of refund? Chargebacks. What the heck is chargeback? Is a charge that is returned to a payment card after a customer successfully disputes an item. All right, so you know what's up with that? If she didn't steal the money, what's up with the chargeback?
Stole. And that's another thing. I don't even know Queen's Throne. You stole it. I stole it for those chargebacks. Then we got chargebacks. My mom is still paying for those chargebacks. Oh, Napah, you stole it. I stole. And that's another thing. I don't even know Queen's Throne. I don't know any of these brothers and sisters. And you know what he tells me, everybody? Well, that's why Queen's Throne hates you. That's why to her. I said, I don't know those people. They hate me because of you. And I still stand with you because I love you. I warned
She's crazy in love.
him. I said, Sonetta, no more. Oh, you're not a good wife. Enough of the gaslighting, bro.
Enough of the gaslighting, Frankie.
Enough of the gaslighting. It's over, okay? And I'm not regretting that I stood with you because that's the type of woman I am. You made bad choices. I try to stand with you until you don't make any more bad choices. I can't do it anymore. Somebody else.
She told him, don't make any more bad choices. That's all he does, bad choices. He's looking for any thoughts, male or female, to just gaslight along with him.
He's going to have to pick up the slack. Oh, I forgot. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Maybe Cynthia.
Nobody gives a F about you, Frankie. Your wife should tell you. Maybe, Cynthia. She said maybe.
I know. But I know one thing. I was there. Maybe Cynthia. I have to pick up the slack. Oh, I forgot. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Maybe Cynthia. I don't know.
Maybe Cynthia. She doesn't know.
But I know one thing. I was there for you. But my dumb ass did it because I'm staying with my man. I'm going to do with my man. But then getting cursed out on the internet, people laughing at you, Apostle rubbing his fat rock gut belly while Sonnetta's cursing me out, throwing me in the back chat. Oh, you so down, you so distant, you can't keep your fucking mouth closed. The party's over, Sonnetta. You're going to have to do that.
The party's over, Sonnetta.
To somebody else. And
see, you hear the way she's singing, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, over being put in the back chat, over being put off the panel. Can you imagine when the Fed's going to be knocking on people's doors and some paperwork going to be shown? And they're going to say, well, for that offense, you're looking at, 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like by Jackson 5, but 1 year to 3 years in prison. Can you imagine how she's going to sing? And she tried to sing, she made a song with Kid Priest. It didn't make the charts, but she's going to sing, man. But anyway.
And you won't. You know why? Because you don't give off on it.
Well, he's surviving Compton. You may see surviving Frankie, surviving Sonetta. And she's going to be presenting herself as a girl who faced abuse from a sociopath.
Like you get off doing it to me. Show me one person who stood for you and stood with you like I did. I'm not talking about Cynthia off the internet. I stood by you and you shit on me. It's over.
So earlier, earlier she asked, so I should just keep on eating balls of shit? And now he said that she stood by him and he shit on her. I mean, damn, that's more than kinky. That's nasty.
Oh, since I'm telling the truth, I went in on Nature Boy, but that shit wasn't even supposed to go that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy.
See, this dumbass, she had to pretend that she was going to be okay with Nature Boy. Dumb sucker. A dude who says he has sex in front of his children, man. A dude who says he has sex while the mother's breastfeeding. Let me show you who she was pretending to be cool with. Can we believe her? I mean, if she pretending to be cool with... Let me show you. Gotta see this. Gotta see this. Dumb woof woof. Dumb woof woof. You have to be psychologically challenged to pretend to be cool with this.
I take bath with my kids. I'm naked with my kids. I have sex in front of my kids. I never be ashamed of sex. My son be breastfeeding and I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid could be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis.
Grabs his penis.
I let him grab my penis.
He let him grab
I
his
had sex
penis.
with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling.
Chilling.
He grabbed my penis.
Grabs his penis.
He's playing with my penis.
He's playing with his penis.
I let that happen.
He let that happen. That's what Wolf Napah Shadah pretended to be cool with. My goodness. And she went back. Yeah. She took all that talk and she went back. I mean, damn. Isn't she dumb? I mean, isn't she dumb? Now, Napah, maybe you're going to hear that. You're going to be like, well, you know, he's dissing me. Napah, let's keep it real. After you said all this and you pretended to be cool with what we just heard, are you clever or are you dumb? What is it going to be? In between? Half clever, half dumb? Is she smart or is she dumb? For going back after saying all this. And if you hear this, can you clarify the balls of shit? You know, like, just because he said it publicly, you know, under normal circumstances, you know, I had never heard that term before. But anyway, back in the big, okay, yeah, no problem. Sanella like them dumb. He likes them young and he likes them dumb. She's straddling the fence. Oh, yeah, well, you know, she's doing a whole lot, you know. Okay, let's go back to the video. I'm going to share the link. As a matter of fact, let me share the link now, man. Because, my goodness. It's crazy order. It's different order. My goodness.
Or I wasn't going to be a part.
You know what she did? Just like Facebook love. Back. Back.
The interview. That's what Sonetta told me. Oh, since I'm telling the truth, I went in on Nature Boy.
Sorry, how you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm chilling. What's on your mind, brother?
Nothing, man. I'm just came in like a couple minutes ago. Yeah, man.
Hey, you be going over there. Bro.
Nah, I got blocked. They blocked me.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
You must have wrote something. What was the last thing you wrote when they blocked you?
You said what?
What's the last thing that you wrote when you realized you got blocked?
I don't know. Peace. Hello. Something like that.
I guess Sai is paranoid now.
Yeah, I guess.
He must have seen you coming here. So it's like, okay, let's block him.
Yeah. It is what it is.
You know. Hey, you're free to do what you want, but I really hope you don't go back over there. Because the HOK is about to go down, and then they're going to be recruiting crazy. You know, they're going to accept everybody. Nature Boy, Polite, you know, everybody, you know, R. Kelly, everybody. Everybody's going to be welcome. Man, what's your name, brother? Feel free, brother.
All the pedos are welcome over there.
It's been like that for years, you know.
That's the pedo ring.
Pedo ring. Tori said it. And Frankie, if you want smoke, don't go at Tori, go at me. All right? Go at me, get at me, okay? Don't need to get at Tori, okay? It's your young brother in his 20s. Holler at me, Frankie, all right? Because yesterday, Frankie threatened a woman, threatened our sister. So fuck Sanetta. Sanetta's a bitch. Fuck the House of Consciousness. I said it. I stand on that. But feel free to stay with that story. I just want to listen to that stuff. You know, I don't think it's going to be much longer. But Napah, you know, she went in.
Wait, but that shit wasn't even supposed to go that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview. That's what Sonetta told me. Oh, since I'm telling the truth,
It's even deeper. She had to pretend to be okay with the Nature Boy with Nature Boy. Otherwise, she wasn't going to be part of the interview. Is that what she said?
A part of the interview that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview.
And it's funny, she says that. But then she says, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview. So it sounds like she wanted to be part of the interview. You know? I mean, any woman in her right mind who's so, well, you know what? Oh, you got to pretend that you're down with Nature Boy. Otherwise, you're not going to be part of the interview. Any woman in the right mind going to go, well, F it then. I ain't going to be part of the interview then. I ain't losing nothing. She must have been cloud chasing. That woman should be embarrassed. Money talk. Money talk. Baby is asking how Tori is doing.
That's what Sonetta told me. Oh, since I'm telling the truth, I went in on Nature Boy, but that shit wasn't even supposed to go that way. I had to pretend that I was going to be okay with Nature Boy, or I wasn't going to be a part of the interview. That's what Sonetta told me. If you do anything, if you go in on him, don't say anything. I'm not letting you on, because I'm talking about we're going to go be Nature.
So Sonetta instructed his wife not to say anything against Nature Boy. But yesterday, Sonetta insulted her sister, her husband, the mayor, the commissioner, but not Nature Boy, no. Not Polite, who is on trial for sexual battery on a minor, no. That dude is sick.
Nature Boy's cameraman and walk around like hell I am. But I wish you the best. Shout out to Jaja Ali. Shout out to Sarah.
Zaza Ali?
Talking about we're gonna go be Nature Boy's cameraman and walk around like hell I am.
They're gonna go take Nature Boy's cameraman. Oh, thank you for the cash app, sister. It's well received. I appreciate that. I see the message you wrote, but you know. Yeah, that dude is sick. Now let's continue.
But I wish you the best. Shout out to Jaja Ali. Shout out to Sarah Seti. Shout out to Tariq.
She blasted Sonetta, and then she gave a shout out to Sarah Seti. I don't even think she ever seen Sarah Seti on the platform. You know, because Frankie and Sarah Seti, you know, they have parted ways way before Napah came on the scene. You know, but anyway.
Shout out to.
Next time she has beef with Sa, guess who she's gonna give a shout out to? Is it shout out to Shaka Nugu Kemet? And Sa gonna hang himself. That's gonna be the last straw.
Everybody who said I can't do this anymore with Sonetta, he's too fucked up. Now imagine if you're married to him. And
she said, shout out to anybody that said they can't do it anymore with Frankie. Oh my goodness.
anymore with Sonetta. She, shout out to everybody who said, I can't do this anymore with Sonetta. He's too fucked up.
He's too fucked up. It's your wife, Frankie. She said it. I didn't say. She gave she gave him so many combos, man. My goodness.
Now imagine if you're married to him and he's supposed to be treating you right, but he's cursing you out and treating you like shit in public. Napah Shadah is done the H2K. Oh, I heard Sonetta, this person was saying you have HIV. Oh, but all those people are sitting up under him, talking to him, and he's rubbing his feet, and he's like, "Yeah, go get Napah. She's evil." Even though you do have a wife, basically, and kind of like a so-so, and the other wife, but really you only have one.
You know you have a wife, a so-so, and the other wife. She's telling. She's telling. Who's wife number 3? We may find out soon.
Why are you still out there looking for bitches?
His wife's asking, why are you out there looking for bitches? It's like a sketch, man. SNL has been over for a long time, man. God dang.
You told me that you were kind of like a so-so, and the other wife, but really you only have one. Why are you still out there looking for bitches?
She said he really has one wife.
Kind of like a you do have a wife, basically, and kind of like a so-so.
She didn't even say like he has a so-so. She says he has kind of like a so-so.
And the other wife, but really you only have one. Why are you still out there looking for bitches?
Why are you still out there looking for bitches? There's a movie High High with Method Man and Redman. And we have Mike Epps, who plays a pimp. And then he ends up having a class, you know, at the university. And he goes, "Where are my bitches?" Napah, man, she may do some counseling, you know what I'm saying? How to get out of pimping.
You told me that you were done with dating wives before I married you. I'm sitting up with you.
What did she say?
One. Why are you still out there looking for bitches? You told me that you were done with dating wives before I married you. I'm sitting up with you.
I didn't understand what she said, but never mind.
With a bunch of bitches hanging on. I don't believe in bitches sitting up in your face. Talking about they don't like poly, but they still want to do sneaky links. You're too old.
Sneaky links. She starts saying, "You're too old. You're too old for what?"
For that. Get it together.
You're too old for that. Get it together. It's funny because VB wrote just before we heard that, he wrote, "I doubt Sonetta got any stroke for the ladies." LOL. There's another movie, a Spike Lee joint called Bamboozled, where one of the Wayne's brother, the one who played with Bruce Willis, and we have Jada Pinkett before the entanglement. We have the actor who played in Higher Learning, who was recruited by those neo-Nazis. And Michael Rappaport, I think his name is, you know, Rappaport or something like that, you know. He plays Mr. Dunwilly, you know, senior VP of the TV station or something like that. And there's a scene where, you know, the Wayne's brother, you know, Pierre Delacroix. We have Paul Mooney, who plays Pierre's father. And Jada Pinkett tells him, you know, if you're not too busy, you know, effing so and so, you still have more stroke around your back. Now, how about that? Then he offended. He goes, "Get out, get the F out." But anyway, it's just movie references. That's all.
You keep on doing what you do in the toughest environment, but tough doesn't mean that I have to keep on getting disrespected, especially for people who have said that you have aid, did all this stuff to you.
people who have said that he has AIDS. That's his wife talking, it's not me. What about the AIDS? What did he say about the AIDS? He made two claims that goes against one another.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS.
No, it's not happening anymore. Make a note. 7/15/2023. Shalom. 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies. 3-year-old babies.
You could not tell me.
3-year-old babies. She said shalom. She basically told him peace. Is that a song by Nicki Minaj? Dreams. She says, and if you can F 3 times a night, peace. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I'll share the link in the chat. Feel free, Tori. Feel free, everybody in the chat. Feel free to get on the panel. What do you think? What do you make out of this?
Damn, 4 doctors?
4 hospitals, brother. Not for that. That's 4 hospitals. Yeah, let me play it again. You know, because he may have said, oh, they were back doctors. They were bootleg doctors. No, 4 hospitals. Let's hear it. He said it. I didn't say it. He said it.
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS.
He said it.
He said he didn't have any proof. He just gave him the proof right there. I mean, he said it out his mouth.
Yeah, out of his mouth.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's trying to act like he went to the hospital and they looked at him and they have a bionic eye, like the Terminator, you know, or the Predator. The Predator will see the heat, the temperature. You know, the Terminator, you know, will have some info about the height and the weight, you know what I'm saying? But now in the hospitals, they have a bionic eye with all this high level technology, you know, and then they can tell the dude has AIDS. And he doesn't sue them, you know, for emotional distress, wrong diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? I would have sued the crap out of those hospitals. I'll be a millionaire today. I'll tell the judge I couldn't sleep. I thought I was going to die. I broke up with my girlfriend. I quit my job only to find out they misdiagnosed me. And when I get the paycheck from the first hospital, I move to the second one, and then the third and the fourth one. But he doesn't want those millions. I guess he prefers some fundraising. That's good. My goodness.
I didn't even know you could do that.
You didn't know that we could do what?
Well, you could sue them for making false claims like that. I didn't even know.
Well, I'm not saying that you will win 100%.
Yeah,
but I'm sure that if you are misdiagnosed with AIDS, you know, AIDS in people's psyche equals end of life. Like you're gonna go one day or another, especially if you don't take the medicine, you know. You don't take your medicine every day, every morning, you know, you're gonna go, you know. So if you are misdiagnosed over something so serious, it's not like, oh, well, you have a cold. Oh, my bad. It wasn't a cold, it was a flu. You know, it's way more serious than that, you know. I mean, then in America, people sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot and they burned themselves. A lady was driving with the coffee between her legs, but they figured it was just too hot. People sue for walking and then falling in the store, in the alley. You know what I'm saying? They said, well, there was no sign saying that it was slippery, you know. So why wouldn't they be able to sue for being misdiagnosed with AIDS, you know? So I guess
is it the same? Is it the same way in France?
We have much less lawsuits in France, but I'm sure you could sue. You know, I'm sure they would accept that that lawsuit. You know, if you are misdiagnosed with AIDS. But I never heard of any case of somebody being misdiagnosed with AIDS in France. Not even in America for that matter, you know. But here, it was four them hospitals happened to do that, you know. So I guess, you know, he just came clean about his situation, and then he figured, okay, it doesn't seem too fly, so he should try to switch it and act like, you know, they were wrong. They just looked at him and presumed he had that. You know, which hospital does that? You know.
Yeah.
I mean, he lied so many times about so many things. You know.
Yeah.
Just recently, they introduced somebody as the father of somebody, and come to find out, Reggie just made it clear that he is not the father. You know.
Yeah.
And they could just say, okay, well, my bad. That information was not correct, and keep it pushing. But no, they're gonna go and curse people's husband, curse the mayor, curse the commissioner. You know, dang. HOK is something, man. Do you know who blocked you?
I don't know. I'm not a moderator, so shit, I don't know. Could have been anybody over there. And that's the thing about it. Like, when you're not a moderator, you can't like see who's timing you out.
Dang. You ever gave donation to Saul?
Yeah, I have before. I gave plenty. I gave a lot of donations to him.
Quite a few. You get.
Yeah.
That's the things you get.
Mm-hmm.
This guy doesn't know about loyalty, man. You know. And you forgave him after he told you to slit your wrist.
I didn't forgive him. No, I was just, you know, I was like, yeah, okay, you know, whatever. Like, it wasn't like forgiveness. It was more so like me just saying, okay, oh, he apologized. Okay, whatever. He doesn't really mean it. He's just saying it, you know?
Did he apologize publicly or privately?
You said what?
Did he apologize? Did he apologize to you publicly?
Yeah, but you know, Shaka, even if he did, like, that doesn't really make it okay, though.
Of course. But
yeah,
because
that doesn't make that situation okay at all.
No, it's not okay. I mean, it was really sick of him to say that just because you made a statement in the chat, you know.
Right, and I wasn't even addressing him.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but well, for those who may wonder, but for the record, did he actually apologize publicly or privately to you?
Nah, it was publicly.
Publicly. Okay. Well, let me just play so people can know that I'm not making it up. You're gonna hear it from the horse's mouth, which is Filthy Frankie the beach ass. Where is it? I have it somewhere. There it is.
See how dumb this little nigga Tory is, y'all? He ain't. I told you. Once you become myopic and in a box, anything that people bring to you, you will not adhere to it. He showed you who wrote the New Testament. He showed you what he said about the New Testament. And this little nigga still up in here saying God said this and God said that. These niggas are just retarded, man. These little niggas are just retarded. He ain't go and look up what Shaka said. He didn't say, well, let me see if Shaka telling the truth and do me some research. This dumb, stupid little nigga comes back with God said this and and God put all nations together and made them different. Like, nigga, shut up already, man. Just shut up, nigga. Damn. Slit your wrist or something, nigga. Because you're poison to the youth, man. You're already poison to the other youth that's coming up looking around you. You probably trying to teach your friends this shit. Nigga, slit your wrist already, nigga. Get it over with, nigga.
You know, I never noticed that you were actually on the panel. I just noticed that now. You were at the bottom.
Yeah. My comment was at the top. He put my comment on the bottom of the screen. Yeah,
that I didn't notice. You addressed that Tony dude, but you know, you were actually on the panel. I could see you on the left, but that I never noticed before. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I was on your panel. You remember that day we were
No. Oh, okay. That was my panel. Okay,
that was yours.
Was his panel. Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh man, that dude, man.
You know, he apologized right after he said it, but that still like didn't make it better. Like that apology, the public one that he gave me, because it was two. The second one, that was on another panel that he had. Like I think it was like a month ago. But that still didn't make it better because you still said it. You told me to kill myself. That doesn't make it any better. And then people try to say, "Oh, Sonetter, he loves you. He has love for you, Tori, and he cares about you. He cares about me so much. He has so much love for me that he tell me to kill myself. That's a lot of love right there."
You know, I mean, you know, Thug Love is way better. You know,
Yeah.
that Thug Loving, you know, Alicia Keys and EVE, you know, no, that's just they do this file. It's crazy, man. And we heard Napah Shadah, you know, talking about their love story as well. 3 years, you know. I mean, dang. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy. What do you think is gonna happen with Polite? Do you think he's gonna do time? Do you think I think personally that he's going to do time. You know, I think he's going to do around 5 years. You know, I'm not saying that's what will happen. I cannot predict the future, but I think he will do at least 5 years. I mean, he will have a sentence of at least 5 years. That's what I think. You know, but we're going to find out September 6th. What do you think? Do you think he will do time? If you do, how long? How much time do you think he will get?
I think he'll do some time. I definitely think he'll do some time. And I think he'll probably like maybe do like 10 to 15 years.
Mm-hmm. Many people say that, you know, he may do like 10 years. Now, have you ever heard Garfield Reed saying that he guarantees that Polite will walk, that he's ready to bet $100, and he spoke to a female lawyer who told him that he's going to walk? Have you ever heard that audio?
No, I never heard that.
All right, yeah, I played it before. I mean, you know, but yeah, he definitely said that, you know. And then, you know, all of a sudden, when we heard about the plea bargain, Garfield acted like, oh man, you know, based on the evidence, but the evidence didn't change. The only thing that changed is a plea bargain, you know. But hey, Garfield is another strange fella. You're on mute, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing against Garfield. You know, me and Garfield, we're cool.
He's a scammer though, but that's me saying, you know. Oh yeah.
Nah, man, I don't know.
I know, but it's all good. It's on me. It's on me. And he's a clown too. He ran from that debate with Jabari, and then he came up with some funky excuse like, you know, the police needed him to arrest somebody that robbed his daughter. Man, please. Police don't need the father to arrest somebody. But and plus, have you ever seen his bachelor's degree in history?
No, not really.
Did you hear him say that he had a bachelor's degree in history?
No, I don't think I heard him say that.
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Let me play. Exhibit A.
See, I've been real nice towards you, dog. You ain't even.
Wrong one.
So, but why is the Hebrew? NOI. I don't talk about the NOI, but I talk about the Black Hebrew Israelites because, all right, my mom is a history teacher.
Okay.
I love history. I have a bachelor's degree in history.
Okay.
So history is nothing new to me. That's what I do.
There it is. And then Chris Nex was not happy because Garfield kicked him off the panel. And Chris MVP Harris told the truth to the world.
See, I've been real nice towards you, dog. You ain't even got a bachelor's. I dare you to come forward now, my nigga, and show everybody that fake ass bachelor's degree that you showed me, or I'll bring it forth. You don't have a bachelor's degree, my nigga. I cap for your ass over there on Brother Shaka's channel, but I won't cap for your ass no more.
It's when they're mad that they tell the truth.
So when you're cool with them, you lie for them, but then when you
that's a HOK. That's how they get down, you know. And did you know also that he said, Garfield Reed, we nickname him Trackfield here, you know, but you're cool with him, so I'm not going to ask you to use that term, you know. He also has another nickname, which is Zip It Down. I don't know if you ever seen his song. You ever seen the video when he's singing the song Zip It Down? If you know, you never seen it? Oh, okay, I'm going to play it after. But he claimed that he received a couple of $1 million from a family member, you know, and he was approved.
This timestamp where you can hear the dude claiming that he was once a millionaire, that's minute 9 and second 23. Let's listen up.
But this was like 15 years ago. So he cleaned my credit. My sister had passed.
And I said, you know what? Before I spend all this money, she left me like a couple million. So, and literally.
You said somebody left you a couple of $1 million?
Yeah, my sister when she died.
Oh,
so
you know we cousins. You know we cousins, right?
All the time.
Go ahead.
So he said publicly that he was left with a couple of $1 million. I'm looking for the Zip It Down song. Did you have it removed? Maybe it's that one there. There it is. There it is. Here it is, brother. We're gonna see his singing talent. He doesn't sing bad, It's just the lyrics that's a bit strange to me because he sounds like he says, "Boy, you come too fast," and I'm like, "What?" Well, let's listen up. Let's listen up.
Slow it down if you wanna last. Last time you walking while you come too fast. Sit it down and drop your pants. Drop too quick and if I give another chance. Slow it down if you wanna last. Last time you walking while you come too fast. Sit it down and drop your pants. What is that?
And he says, "Zip it down and drop your pants." But we are lucky. We have a Jamaican brethren in the PS2B. Brother Afimi, how you doing? Maybe you can help us with those lyrics. It sounds a bit suspect to me. But maybe I'm overwhelmed by the high level patois of Garfield Reed. Do you hear the same thing, brother Afimi? Do you hear, "Boy, you come too fast"?
What'd you say?
How you doing, brother? Now,
hey, Shaka.
Yeah, go ahead, Tori.
Yeah, that guy that Captain Cesaric, that guy that's part of ISCPK that he was defending, that you said, I think you said he was a pedophile.
Well, it's not me who said it,
I mean, not
so many
you,
people said it, but he left a comment on my video, and we asked him, is it true? He would not answer, but he's called Tahawar, right?
Yeah, Captain Tahawar. Captain Tahawar.
Out of Florida.
He's from Philadelphia.
But he's a captain in Florida, isn't he?
He's from Philadelphia. I know that. I don't know, like, I guess they send them other places. Like they send, when they give them orders, they might send them to this place or they might send them to that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what is it that you wanted to say about that dude?
That he's, I know about him. He's a captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he came on one of my video, and I mean, I can show it to the people so they can get some context. Now, let me just do this here. I'm gonna do this here, and then here. So you see, is this Hebrew Israelite in prison for rape? Because some people have said that that's the dude. So I'm gonna share the link and the title in the chat, and hopefully he has not removed his comment. So here it is in the chat. You have it there. All right. So hold on. Yeah, we have him here. When he was saying stinking African and all that, that's the guy you're talking about, right?
It's terrible how they talk about Africans.
Yeah, well, they hate Africans and they celebrate the death of Africans.
Yeah.
But Filthy Frankie doesn't mind. Now, where is
Sarnetta, he said something. Who did he said that Africans, like, that they were savages and that they would kill you
and eat you.
Yeah, that's what he said one day.
I played it. Now here, that's the dude here. See, Tahawar 246.
Oh yeah, that's him.
He wrote, "I'm right here, LOL." So that person asked him, "Are you the dude in the vid?" He didn't reply. And I told him, "Greetings, King Ta. Konat just said today that ICPK Hebrews or lies teach that you can have sex with 9-year-old girls." And I give the link. Is it true? Have you been to jail for rape or statutory rape? Do ICPK members have sex or marry underage girls as long as they have their period? He did not reply. Then I told him on this video, we can hear a sister claiming that you went to jail for having sex with a minor. I gave the link. Centavo addressed Sharosh, saying, "I'll take his silence as a yes, LOL." Ned, a good fellow, addressed me, said, "Mad forever, still no response, brother. Any man will defend himself with such allegations. Silence is also an answer. The sister's testimony is firsthand enough for me to believe it's true." Then he added, "Explain yourself, man. No man will stay silent if innocent with such allegations." Then Centavo addressed Goodfellow Nella and wrote, "A guilty man will stay silent longer than an innocent would anyway." Then Nella replied to Centavo by saying, "Right, brother, an innocent man will prove his innocence to the day he dies." And that's what I said during the weighing that the dude came. But Handy Tazi, the pseudo, was not denying, but kind of questioning the validity of me saying that the dude came. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Sanetta, got his menses, because every time you talk about a rapist or child molester, Sanetta defends him. And we understand now that we know about Nikki Chanel, because I don't know if you've seen that story, but Sanetta pretended that he was calling Nikki Chanel. He said, "Let me call her," but he actually played a pre-recorded phone conversation. You see? And as soon as he said, "Well, Ben said that we were having sex when we were 15 and I was 33," and she said, oh, this is such a lie. I'm appalled at him lying. How could he say something like that? She said he wants to be famous. So she did not deny it. Sanella did not deny it. So now I understand why he's protecting, those rapists and child molesters so much, But Femi, let me just play that song again, because it sounds to me like he says, "Boy, you come too fast." So, Afimi, what's the verdict? Does he say, "Boy, you come too fast"?
I can't really hear that too well at all.
Yeah.
If I knew the song, I'd look it up.
Okay, well, anybody else, feel free to tell us, But yeah, that's Garfield, He tried.
Got a nice flow.
Yeah, but the lyrics is a bit sus.
That was Garfield singing?
Yeah, it was Garfield Reed, brother.
Oh, I thought it was a real song or something. My bad.
Oh, no. I mean, the first time I heard that beat is Vibes Cartel. The song is called Virginity, but I don't know who first rapped or sang on that beat, But yeah, it is Garfield Reed, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I did not make that clear, but you can have a look, It was a bit chubbier before.
Slow it down if you wanna last. Last time you walk it while you come too fast. Sit it down and drop your pants. Drop too quick, you never get another chance. Slow it down if you wanna last. Last time you walk it while you come too fast. Sit it down and drop your pants. What is that?
Sound like he was saying something about if you want to last, slow it down. You come too fast, something like that.
Yeah, that we got that part, but I'm wondering if he says, "Boy, you come too fast." Because first I thought he said, "For you come too fast," but it sounds like he said, "Boy."
Oh,
but you know what? Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back. Slow it down. If you want to last, how you working? Boy, you come too fast. I don't really understand. But it's like, "Boy, you come too fast." Why you come too fast? But he's going to say it again. Zip it down and drop your pants. It's like he's giving advice to the dude so he doesn't, climax too quickly,
V. Bennett said, "I'm starting to wonder if he's really Jamaican."
Well, by this accent, I would say he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. Slow it down if you want to last.
What's the? I'm gonna look up that video. What's the name on it again?
You have the link here in the chat. Oh no, not that one. Sorry, my bad. I shared it. Well, you know what? I shared it again. I shared it again. I'm gonna put track field singing. Track field singing. Yeah, take your time, brother. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you can, if you can, give it a breakdown. To me, it sounds like he says, "Boy, you come too fast." But it's like he's been a like kind of a coach. He's coaching dudes, to last. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. He says, zip it down and drop your pants. Like, if you don't drop your pants, if you don't zip it down, how are you gonna get busy with a lady? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Maybe he's pretending that he's giving advices, but he's really. But who knows? I don't want to presume. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? To each his own.
Hey, Shaka.
Yes, brother.
You remember when you were having that conversation with Tazariak,
Mm-hmm.
and you were asking him those questions, about his doctrine and all that. So you were asking the right questions. It seemed like when I watched the the video of him, y'all having that conversation, it seemed like he was just running away from the questions, and he was like trying to avoid the questions, and like
all the time,
and trying to go somewhere else.
He runs like a sucker all the time. He's like
he's a coward and a fool.
Yeah, he's a coward and a fool. He's a pseudo dude who's just used to be in the street and read the Bible and hold the mic and just go like this. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
but
preaching hate.
Preaching hate as well. You know what I'm saying? But Sanada, he has
that's his brother.
Sanada is capping for him. You know what I'm saying? So it is
saying that. Like that group, I think like Sonetta, he doesn't see that group is a damn cult. Like those people are wicked and evil. Like just because they go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing though is that he started off like try to pretend that they have ICPK in Africa.
What the fuck?
Well, you can go back and listen. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And then I knew he was very sensitive, so I'm like, okay, let me just take it easy. Otherwise, he's gonna cry and say, "Oh, okay, I don't want to debate." Because before that, he refused to debate because somebody showed the picture of Katazar's father. You know what I'm saying?
He said he won't feed any Africans, but he'll feed a Mexican. He'll feed a white man.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, and a white Puerto Rican. He'll feed a white Puerto Rican, but he won't feed no Africans.
Yeah, but I try to talk about that, but Bicha Sanera, is helping Zayak all through, and he was really seeking revenge because he didn't like what the brother Ching Ching said about him. So he used that weighing, to seek revenge. But they use the term Taino or Israelite, but a Puerto Rican is a Puerto Rican. Ricky Martin is a Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So make that make sense.
But the Taino people are they're pretty much extinct. Like,
well,
I mean, they're not they like they're people. They don't exist in like large. They don't.
Group. Yeah. But they're not black.
Mixed
they're not black people.
Right.
They're not of African descent. You know what I'm saying? So those guys indeed they have white people in their ranks. They have Edomites or sons of Esau in their ranks. You know what I'm saying? So when they just talk bad about white people, it's like
you got white people in your camp.
But what was funny though is that from the beginning it was very pseudo. He said that Ma'at is a bird that will have attestation of Moses and Miriam in a book, that cost $700 to get. Of course, he didn't show the book, he didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? And he also said that in the Maxims of Patah Hotel, it says that you should suppress your wife. And I told him, okay, which maxim is that? You know what I'm saying? Of course, he didn't deliver. So he's just a pseudo dude, and I didn't even know he was that pseudo.
And then he believes in the 12 tribes chart.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to discuss that 12 tribe chart either.
Well, I mean, I asked him, about the timeline, and then when he said, I said, okay, well, there it is, it's on that timeline, and then he started talking smack, trying to, freestyle about it. But yeah, I mean, it's just, the dude is just funny. He even lied on the Bible about Abraham and Sarah. The Bible clearly says that, Abraham himself said, she is indeed his sister, half sister. You know what I'm saying? So I even think as much as a bitch, as much as Sanada is a bitch, he even said, oh yeah, no, that's his half sister, brother. So yeah, and he ran from the debate. He ran like a sucker. He didn't want to debate. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man.
Right. That's why I called him a coward.
Oh yeah, he's been a coward. He's always been a coward. When Wack 100 had smoke for him,
Right.
when he verbally violated him, I'm saying he had no smoke. But
Yeah, he did.
before that, he was on SARS panel disrespecting nearly every damn body. I'm saying, being real
Uh-huh.
condescending and stuff like that. He
But
didn't want to debate.
He
Yeah, he
didn't
didn't.
disrespect. He didn't try to disrespect Whack 100 though.
No, because he knows who he can do that with, And he didn't want to debate Chris. He's like, Chris has to get his weight up. But then when both Sanet and Desire got verbally violated by Wack 100, and all of a sudden Desire, debated first Chris next, then Shaka Amos, and he lost both debates according to the people. You know what I'm saying? And even that Punk Sinetta, I don't know if you've seen that, but first Sinetta said that Shaka almost won, hands down. It was landslide victory. Then he said, okay, Shaka almost had the edge. Then he actually said to Zayak won. So Sinetta is such a damn bitch. You cannot be capping that much.
I'll be honest. To be honest, he lost both of those debates.
Well, that's what the people said, because there was a poll and people said that he lost. But I mean, it's not surprising. This dude is pseudo. He just makes stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just makes stuff up as he goes.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is.
And the fucking 12 tribes chart, he said that's biblical. That's nowhere in the Bible.
Well, if he said that, that's funny. But he says so many strange and weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that they made up.
Yeah,
they made up, and it's very recent. You know what I'm saying? So how come when we were taken to the Americas, we didn't say I'm from this and that tribe? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is just ridiculous. But hey, that's how they get down. That's how they get down. Oh boy. So feel free, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Let me play this. One day I was on SARS panel, and I played that clip of Farrakhan, and Sa was in his feeling. He had his menses. He was moving like that, and then he was like, "Oh man, it's okay, man." And I said, "Man, it's only 3 minutes. Aren't you gonna let me play a 3-minute clip?" No, man, we don't deal with Farrakhan over here. That's what he said. He said something to that effect. But yet, every now and then he says, "Yeah, Farrakhan to the needle of my arm." Then he says, "Khalil Abdul Muhammad to the needle of my arm." I mean, this dude, man. But let's hear it. It's only 3 minutes long.
So Shabazz was not permitted to stay in that area, so he took his family into the jungle of East Asia, which we now call Africa, to make a people close to nature. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, this is the origin of kinky hair, because we didn't have kinky hair prior to that. The hair on our head was like the hair on our eyebrows. The hair on your eyebrows straight, the hair on your head is not the same as the hair on your eyebrow. But the hair of every other people is the same as their eyebrow. Your eyebrow straight, your hair something different. Wouldn't you like the hair on your head to be as straight as the hair on your eyebrow? That's why you so busy frying it. That's why you so busy pulling it. Because your nature tells you that the kink I mean, with I'm black and I'm proud, we got to learn to be proud of kinks. Because most of your family of other black people on the earth, jet black. They didn't have no broad nose and thick lips and kinky hair. They were dark-skinned people, jet black. But they had straight hair, a thinner lip, a thinner nose. But we are marked as a different kind of black person. And we were rejected and despised, not only from the circle of the gods, but we were despised and rejected by all the other dark people of the earth. This is why today black people with kinky hair and broad nose and thick lips are rejected in every society. I want you to hear me well tonight. Yes, sir. Why are we rejected? Because the essence of beauty is in obedience and submission to God. And the essence of ugliness is when you rebel against God. And when you rebel against God, in your rebellion, you are marked with a certain mark of your rebellion, which is the disfigurement of your internal self, which manifests in the disfigurement of your external self. And this is why when you look at our people, wherever we are found on the earth, you find us either disfiguring ourselves physically because we are disfigured on the inside because of rebellion.
If anybody asks Sanetta if he condemns this anti-black teaching, he will not condemn it. If anybody asks Butler Reggie, he may condemn it, but being a butt kisser, you know, they feel free, brothers and sisters.
I was just clearing my throat, but you know what? It always amazes me how people get to a point, black folks get to a point where they can believe stuff like that and propagate it to the public and whatnot, right? But it's also why I don't look at those people that were followers of the Nature Boy guy. I don't really look at them as victims, because if he got to the point where he was speaking publicly on video to the whole world about all that stuff he's doing in front of kids or doing with kids and whatnot, then he was already doing it in front of those people anyways, and they were still cool with it. So I don't look at them as victims. At some point, some kind of common sense got to kick in, some conscience, morality, that kind of thing. Like, people largely look at them as like brainwash or something. I don't.
Nature Boy's followers are some of the weirdest I've ever seen, man. I mean, they're on tape, getting slapped up, insulted, you know. But hey,
yeah. Then he had the women fighting too.
Yeah, on the beach.
Yeah. What's her name? Ooh, I forgot the names. Oh yeah, Malia and Eliana. Malia and Eliana. That was back in 2020. That was before Eliana left. Yeah, she left right after that fight. Like, you know.
Is she the one that won the fight or that lost the fight?
Nah, Malia won the fight, and Velvet, Nature Boy made them. Well, he made Malia you know, do some sort of like humiliation ritual, and then after that, Velvet, she left.
Like, outside of children being involved, I'm kind of thankful for characters like him, or like a King Noble, I think the guy's name was at one time.
Oh yeah, the one who said that rape is revolutionary on tape.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for guys like that coming through every now and then, you wouldn't know that you have such weirdos around you. They come through and they expose them for you. So I'm thankful for that part. Outside of that, ugh. Because you'll be having people, a bunch of folks around you, and you be thinking they normal. You be thinking they just like you, or just regular everyday folks, and then somebody like a King Noble or a Nature Boy come around, and then you really see what's up.
You know, I remember when King Noble came up, was talking about the Moorish doctrine. He said it used to be a Moor, and he said, yeah, they actually teach that they are the real white people, the true white people. You know, something like that. And then one day, he made a video and he was talking about, some wrong teaching, and he said, yeah, and Kemet, Another thing that's made up. You show me the K, the M, and the T, and I did just that. You know, and after a while, he made that video saying that rape is revolutionary, and that's when he lost most
I
followers.
remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah,
I remember that.
that's crazy. And then you had some woman grinding and all that. This like one
And
who was
he had like a bunch of women living in some abandoned building in Chicago or
yeah in
something.
Chicago.
It was
Yeah,
real weird.
one guy, well, like probably Jamaican, but he was like he had an accent from the Caribbean. I think he had dreadlocks, and he was saying that he just want his daughter, because he didn't like the idea of his daughter living in such poor conditions, So, yeah, but there was a young chick with King Noble who used to make several videos grinding, and he, I mean, dang, just yeah. Oh man,
It's a lot of mentally troubled people out here.
Yeah.
Pretending to be normal until the right guy comes along.
And the thing is that that video that I've been playing of this what is it, GMS dudes. Yeah, no problem, Tori. GMS dude teaching that according to the scripture, you can just grab a woman, rape her, and try to justify that by saying that when he was younger, he was dealing with a woman who told him, she wants him to rape her ass, and then he said women fantasize about that. Most women don't report that. And then he went on to say, that they're gonna have sex with young girls, and he brought up the age of 12 and even 9-year-old, to the point when the younger dudes so the younger dude was like, but we ain't gonna deal with no 9-year-old woman. No such thing as a woman at 9-year-old, but that dude is called Tahar, right? And let's see. And you know what? I can show better that I can tell. I can show you better than I can tell you. So look for one of the video with the long intro. Put down a little bit. It's not one of them. Hold on. Let me try that one. No. Okay. Go down a little bit. Boot camp. No? Oh, dang. Okay. Let's try this one. No. Hold on. That's 4 months ago. When did I start using that long intro? Sorry, it just takes a little bit of time, but I'd rather play one of my vid to avoid getting flagged. Hold on. Dang, hold on. Well, let's put the Reggie here. There it is. Took some time, but I found it. So, David wrote, I'm not buying it. The phone goes sounding like he 3-water her and was disturbing her versus that lady being his woman. They got caught out there scamming. Now,
is that when you go into the law in the ancient world, men, if they saw a woman that they like, they can grab the woman up and rape the woman, man. and we're gonna read the scriptures. We're gonna read the scriptures.
Yeah, the scripture answer it better.
That's scripture.
Deuteronomy 22 and 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man forced her, I'm sorry, verse 28. My bad. Verse 28. Yeah. Yeah, verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed.
The word virgin, by the way, is a Hebrew word. Let me see if I remember. Bathwala. All right. Now, the prophecy of Mary, a virgin shall conceive. The word there, virgin, is ayalama, which means young woman of marriageable age. Virgin in here means bathwala, virgin, a woman that never been, hit, so to speak. Exactly.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife. Because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
Now, when you go back, and you know the Hebrew, when you go
like prostitution now.
No. He grabbed the woman in the field. The word, no. He humbled it. He gave it to the father after the fact. The word humble, when you go into the Hebrew, the word humble is the word aina. When you look up the word aina, it means to force, to take by force, to arrest. So what does that word mean? Rape. It means rape.
If somebody was to rape your grandbaby that's 12 years old, you will be all right with that, God forbid. You will be all right with that?
In the kingdom, I couldn't do nothing about it in the kingdom. In the kingdom.
Let me ask you a question, brother. Well, let me keep going. We have to ask you a question. How many of your fathers here? Just be for real. You're a father. Now, what if someone is overwhelmed by the spirit of the Most High God? And he reads your scripture and he take your daughter and he just raped your daughter. What do you say to that? If he lived like you live, walk like you walk, talk like you talk. Because y'all live amongst each other. Yeah. Y'all live amongst each other. So what happens when one of y'all feels so overwhelmed by the spirit of God that when you see one of each other's daughters, you just grab her up? You gonna tell one of these brothers here, come on, you know the doctrine. You know how we get when you get.
Well, answer it.
We just told you that.
How would y'all respond?
In this time,
But if it did happen, you would allow it to happen. Why? Because you go back to the scriptures.
You're supposed to be a brother.
Hold on. You're gonna allow one of your brothers to rape your daughter.
You say rape as if rape simply means to grab.
No. We talking about now. We read the verse. No, where someone was.
You got too much.
We read the verse, man. When the kingdom is established, we're gonna get women when they 12 years old.
Right.
All right.
Say it again.
As soon as they start in the kingdom of heaven, when their period starts, that's when they become a woman.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna deal with them when their period starts.
Right.
When their monthly starts. Have sex with them. Have babies, man.
With 12-year-olds,
brother. There's. In the kingdom, we're gonna do that, man. We're gonna get them young. We're gonna get them young.
And the kingdom is
the kingdom is right here. But the Most High is gonna establish the kingdom, right? Don't look up in Google women that were pregnant under the age of 12. You got 9-year-old women that were pregnant. You got 11-year-old that were pregnant. Yeah. As soon as they get their period, they become a woman.
When did Eve become a woman?
So you have to hear it to believe it. Rape simply means to grab. Now, the guy who spoke the most with the gray hair is called Tahar. The group is called GMS. And look what Filthy Frankie uploaded 4 days ago. Scam Cheddar have to correct the elite Israelites. GMS Tahar teaches truth of Isaiah 13. And then it says TMH send his man. The only TMH I know is the Mighty Hebrew. But it may be somebody else there. So the Mighty Hebrew, for those who don't know, was found guilty of rape in a court of law and involuntary deviant sexual intercourse as well. So that same dude, we have Sanetta making a video saying that he teaches the truth. Maybe that's why we haven't seen Tazayak in a minute, But yeah, feel free.
Gray-haired dudes.
Tahar.
talking like that, gray-haired.
Yeah. But if it did happen, you know, you couldn't do anything about it. And somebody said, you have to be a brother.
And those are the good guys that wiped out the evil Canaanites. Okay.
Yeah. You know, we still haven't heard what the Canaanites did to the Israelites, you know.
And why is Polite there trying to argue? Like you should be worshiping them.
That was years ago.
That
was years ago, years before his charges, you know. Bennett wrote, so you're not supposed to call the police if you're a good Christian lady, LOL. Well, Christian or Hebrews or light. David wrote, this is an example of why you should turn away from religion. This old man is saying he is religiously motivated to molest young girls.
And even when Polite was talking, he was describing the moment of rape as being overwhelmed by the spirit of the Most High.
No, not to defend Polite, but he was just asking him, okay, let's say one of your brothers overwhelmed by the spirit, you know, what would you do? What would you say? You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's trying to get them to, try to see how far they will defend this doctrine, you know what I'm saying? Because this is an excerpt from the video, but at one point he said, okay, now that we have established that, you know, the Bible makes it okay to rape them, why are we still reading the Bible? You know, but that was Polite before the charges, you know. So hey, it's bananas, man. But yeah, maybe Sa wants the guy on his panel now. He seems to be desperate because he said that to her.
The conscience got to kick in, because like nowadays the girls are having periods younger and younger, probably because of the stuff that we eating with all the stuff that the drugs and whatnot that they pump into the cows and the chickens and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, how low can you go?
Oh man. Well, you know, that's what I've been asking.
Start having periods at 8, 7, 6. How low can you go?
Mm. And you know, the ICPK member who's in prison for child molestation was found guilty on the court of law. We've been asking for months how old was the girl when the events happened, you know. And Sinetta doesn't want to tell us. Christian MP Harris doesn't want to tell us. I don't think Tazayek will tell us, because Christian MP Harris said that it is Tazayek's cousin. She may have been 9 years old, or even less. Who knows? And the dude was most likely not like 2 years older. May have been at least twice the girl's age, you know. But so feel free. It's getting slow. You know, I guess people are tired today, you know.
I did watch that Queen, what's her name?
Queen's Throne.
Queen's Throne's video this morning, actually.
Oh, that's what's up.
I don't know why, but I stumbled on it and I watched it. And I saw Sinetta. First of all, that stuff is real messy. That stuff with his wife or ex-wife or whatever is very, very messy.
Yeah.
But I saw him like making fun of a woman for getting beaten with a bat.
It's Queen's Throne, and she actually explained that they were playing baseball outside, you know, in the park or something, and then somebody, you know, did a home run or whatever and just accidentally hit her, you know, with a bat. But now he's trying to say that, you know, her dude, you know, beat her with a bat. You know what I'm saying? He's a pathological liar.
I saw him making fun of that and trying to say that you must be a really terrible person for someone to want to beat you with a bat.
Yeah.
Then I saw, like, right after that, a video of him like trying to pretend to care for some woman who got murdered by
this dude he's missing some boats, you know. What's amazing really is that you have so many people. They are groupies, but they still follow the dude, you know, because some groupies, they will have limits, you know. But then again, you know, we've heard Napah herself, who said that she stood by the dude even when he talked about a 3-year-old baby. And then when she wasn't happy anymore, then she's gonna come out and say, yeah, same when he insulted their God, you know. She knew he did that months ago. Notice how much they don't talk about the real father at all. Well, it's not in their interest to talk about the real father. Because even talking about the quote unquote real father or biological father only highlights the fact that they gave some wrong information to the people, And if you share something that's wrong, you can just make an amendment and correct it. That's all. But their response, was just to attack people, I'll
be back.
Yeah. All right, brother. Yeah. But anyway, Tori is away. Now, brother Fimi is getting away. I guess it was a good live, man. I will play the outro this time. It was a good 2 hours. We heard Frankie's wife. So I'm going to say, stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the Necheru, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue. I said facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Try to do Necheru. Hold up. Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medjugorje class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.